What's up, world? It's Action Fredo.
It's your boy lcyaheard. Hey, if this is your first time with us, welcome. Sit back or sit up. Enjoy the ride. I prefer that you listen with headphones so you can get the full effect. Yeah. Don't be like me and get 300 songs into the K-pop-a-thon with busted headphones and then not know until Fredo's headphones were acting up and then he puts them on and it's like, bruh. Had they been like this the whole time? So we're thinking about starting the entire journey over. Just kidding. But I have been going back listening to some of the songs early on, and I'm like, no wonder you were so hype. I'm over here hurting.
He's over here like, yeah, I ain't really feeling it like that. And I'm like, what? For real, bro? It's hitting right now.
Yeah, he was like, yeah, bro. We didn't know what we didn't know. But this is a top-tier VIP patron request from Sonny Wilkerson Pugh. I always say Sonny Wilkerson, whenever we're off camera. Just a joke. Hopefully it doesn't offend you.
Or it could be puh.
Or it could be poo.
Or poo.
Or poo. Anyone. Don't know. I've done more reading and pronunciations, and you guys have so many different usernames that sometimes I just be saying anything. But I love all of you.
Yeah. I strongly suggest that you guys react on screen with us because this is the last month.
Yeah, it is. We got some changes coming up, and it's just because it's a two-man team. We got an intern who's doing his thing, but let me tell you this. I already wasn't the most organized person in the world, including my mans over here. We're creators, and we're creative, and everybody has their strengths. But when you make LC schedule in different time zones, and then you change your mind, and then everything's flip-flopping around, and we do a ton. Like, we both got families outside here. This isn't the only work that we do. Like, we both still work full time. So it's just a lot. But with that being said, once we gain some of this time back, we're going to give more back to you. And we promise you that. So there's going to be some changes in the future. So you better hurry up. And get your K-pop-a-thon shirt. You got 2 days.
Yeah, you got 2 days to order a K-pop-a-thon shirt. If you don't, it's going to be gone for forever.
That's right. Forever, ever. Forever, ever. J HOPE.
Man,
Keiko.
One day we did like 3 J HOPE songs in a row, and they all slapped me.
When we did those 3 J HOPE songs in a row, it was Airplane, Baseline. I cannot remember the third, but the other one that really got me is when you were on vacation. That Daydream. Me and DJ Tezzy sat after that one and was like, "That's fire."
I don't think I've ever heard that one.
Yeah, because me and Tezzy did it.
Yeah, but I'm saying, like, I haven't heard it on the K-pop-a-thon playlist or anything.
Oh, gosh. It got lost in the sauce. We got to play that one for you.
I need to hear it, man. J HOPE, we actually did the Wings album review, and I thought it was so cool that BTS let J HOPE open the album by himself.
Oh, my God. Bro, I forgot about that.
And I said, that's ultimate confidence in your teammates. If you guys haven't seen that album review, it's going to be in our Patreon. We did it live on Twitch. We're going to take that down and make it Patreon exclusive.
Yeah, we had like 200 plus people in there. And that was the coolest experience ever because my whole life I just been wanting to sit and listen to albums with people. The fact that we had over 200 people in there, and I looked at the comments and you guys were giving me game, and some people were hearing it for the first time with us. Yeah, that can't be beat. Make sure that you guys are following us on Twitch. Everything we do on Twitch is next level. J HOPE is my favorite rapper out of the group. BTS,
mine too.
But Suga is knocking on the door, and then as soon as I get comfortable in saying that, RM been smacking me around, bro. The Reflection by RM off the Wings album, I played it before you got in today, and it had me all up in the feels.
Right. I wouldn't feel bad if somebody said Suga was the best rapper in K-pop. I wouldn't feel bad about that. But I would probably say J HOPE is my favorite. Yeah. He's probably one of my favorite people, not just in BTS, but like K-pop in general. Like, he's one of my favorite people.
We watched him live yesterday, and Jimin historically has been my favorite dancer out of BTS. Yeah. But for some reason, yesterday, like, I was only watching J HOPE dance. And normally I scan, but like, he captivated. He was snatching me up. Yeah. So bravo, J HOPE.
Versatility, man. I'm wondering what this is going to sound like. You ready?
I'm super ready.
Let's do it.
We're now going to progress to some steps which are a bit more difficult. Ready, set, and begin.
Okay, Tezzy.
Okay.
It's speeding it up.
Okay.
I like the lyrics.
That beat. I gotta pause at least once.
I know. This is
The beat switch up.
adding that bass.
Man, that beat switch up was my favorite part. Like that
Easily.
that made the song a slap.
Easily.
The little I wasn't mad at the pop kind of on the hook. It kind of turned into like some house music.
Mm-hmm.
And had the little doom, 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 Forever 21 beat.
Mm-hmm.
And then it went back into a slap back with him spitting the bars, man.
Yeah. I like the part when they came back. The lyrics are very dope.
Mm-hmm.
BTS it will just hit you on all platforms of like, we're going to make this sound good from a track presence standpoint, from a delivery standpoint, the instrumental. If we do a switch up, we're going to get away with it. We're going to blend it good.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. We're going to throw some meaning in there, too.
Yeah.
It's a holistic vibe that they give. And I'm the more that I listen to them, the more that I start to understand. It's like, depending on what type of listener you are, they've got everything covered for you.
Yeah.
And I switch into different listening modes of like, sometimes I want 100% substance. That's my focus. I don't even care what the beat sounds like. Sometimes I want mindless music to where I'm just rocking to the beat.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? A perfect example is like, this is how we rock. Yeah, like when I hear that beat, I just only hear that beat. But then, I mean, they're killing the verses on that too. That shout out J Park Higher Music.
Yeah.
But he talks about the ego in this. And the song is titled Ego, and that's big. Like even these lyrics right here, my dancing was chasing ghosts, blaming my dream, asking why I live and breathe. Mm-hmm. And to me, I always correlate the ego to the mind, and you know, you are not your mind essentially. Like your mind will come up with different scenarios, and it's weird. It's like your mind is a tool that needs to be used for certain things. And it's a beautiful thing, but sometimes when it's doing too good of a job or doing too much, it gets in your way, and you just need to be present and take on what's in front of you. So that's the vibe that this song's giving me. What are you thinking?
I'm thinking the exact same thing. It's kind of talking about presence of mind, but also overcoming. Mm-hmm. Like I was getting a lot of triumph, you know, him questioning himself, but him overcoming. Like that bar we were just reading, my dancing was chasing ghosts, blaming my dream. And I feel like that's a common thing, you know, when celebrities reach fame, even a lot with BTS in their lyrics. It's like they talk about the sacrifices / consequences of being a celebrity. You know, of course, you're touring the world, you're making a lot of money, but there was a time probably where you felt like it wasn't paying off. And then once you reach there, there's a new set of problems, you know, that you have to learn how to deal with. So I'm thinking he's talking a little bit about overcoming.
I also think that it could be talking about like it's questioning your purpose. You know what I'm saying? Like, because things get hard, and especially their journey, because we've watched a couple guides on them, and I could easily see them rising to fame and being like, you know, having the ego, being like, you know, why are you even, you know, doing this? Like, are you supposed to be doing this? And like, I've even had similar thoughts and feelings coming in here, especially early on in the journey. And what helped me was the response from the fam members. Like, you know, I was like, okay, you're sacrificing time that you could be spending with your family or going to work another job, which is something that I truly didn't want to do. I've always wanted to do my own thing. And I'll have those thoughts in my head like, man, you're really about to just go sit in front of a camera and like react to this music again? Like, you don't even know what language it's in, like blah, blah, blah. Like, and you just got to learn how to shut that ego out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And ego's different for everybody. You know, some people are, you know, very prideful with their ego, and they, you know, they have like a shell to them, like, oh, I would never do that. And then other people, just me personally, it just kind of tries to get in the way of things for me. So
yeah,
whether that has any correlation to this song or not, that's the beauty of music. This got me thinking this way.
It's deep, man. It happens often with BTS.
I don't care, 전부 내 운명의 선택, so we're here. 내 앞을 봐, the way you shine, keep going now. Get low, wherever onward. 어디 we go. Just trust myself, 믿는 대로 가는 대로. 명이 되고 중심이 돼서 onward. 힘든 대로 또 슬픈 대로. We go. 위로가 되고 나 알게 돼. Just trust myself. Up the soul, up the all. That's my ego. Up the soul, up the all.
Dope.
That was fire.
I once had somebody told me that ego stands for edging greatness out. And I was just like,
Hold on, wait. Edging greatness out. So it's like if you have a lot of ego, you won't reach greatness because you're edging it out. Is that what you're saying?
yeah, like your ego is getting in the way of things.
Yeah.
Like you could be great, but you're sitting back here with an ego.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
Like, so they were like, you know, your ego is edging greatness out. Like, if you drop your ego and just trust yourself,
mm-hmm.
then you'll do things that you could never imagine. You'll be that person that you're called to be. Like, you take that any way it goes.
I agree, because the moment you think you know it all is the moment you start losing.
Mm-hmm.
And like when you assume that you have all of the answers, you're literally blocking yourself from the answers.
Mm-hmm.
Because the most success is made when you're not knowing.
Yeah.
You don't know if it's going to work, but you try it anyway. You don't know if all the training is going to pay off, but you've trained anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, man, I love that message about the ego. Man, J Hope is fire. I wonder if this is off his solo album. I'm sure. Is this an outro for a solo album or a BTS album?
We got to ask him in the comments.
I saw him say Map of the Soul.
Yeah.
I know that's one of their albums.
Could just be that
we have not heard.
Yeah.
But I like it says Map of the Soul 7.
Mm-hmm.
I like the fact that they will let solo members have their own song on the album.
Yeah.
Like, that's different. I don't think we saw that. Well, we haven't done a lot of album reviews,
mm-hmm.
but as I said when we reviewed the Wings album, that's ultimate trusting your team.
Yeah.
That's like, hey, we got 5 all-stars, but we're going to pass the ball to you and you bring us home.
And it's also a way to kind of like highlight each individual member's, not only their strengths, but their backstory.
Yeah.
Like my man Suga, who did the entire song about the piano.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, bro.
Yeah.
Like that. I knew that he played piano just because somebody in the comments had said something. But the whole time I'm sitting there listening and I'm just like, wait a second. Like, where's the twist? Like, is he talking about the piano and something else? And I remember you thought that he was talking about.
I thought he was talking about the piano and metaphorically talking about his mother, but I was completely wrong.
Yeah, and someone in the comments was like, bro, he said stroking. Like, he's not talking about his mom, bro. He's talking about stroking the keys. And I was weak because I was just like,
yeah,
that just shows you that they allow each other to fully express what's in their heart. Or at least they did on that album. And it was just different and it was powerful. And, I mean, BTS is just, like you said, man, they're different, dude. They're a group of talented young men. And, man, I don't know. Like I said, their songs kind of even get me thinking about self-reflection. And like I said, I could be totally wrong about the intentions of this song, but it's got me thinking what ego is to me and how I've experienced and dealt with ego in my life. And he could be talking about something completely different, but I still enjoyed it. And their music always makes me feel like I got to go run it back, like at a different time. So,
yeah,
bravo.
Thank you, J Hope, for this, man.
Yeah,
and thank you, Sonny Wilkerson Pugh, for the request. This was awesome. I want to use this time to thank all of our subscribers, our viewers, watchers, supporters, haters, non-believers, believers. It's all love, good energy, man. Yeah, we got a lot of cool things coming up for you in the future. Some things we're changing on the back end for us, but it's all for the benefit of you, the viewer, the supporter. And I'm looking forward to it. We got a busy month this month and next month. So,
and all the months.
But
it'll allow us to maneuver at our pace.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So when the more that people are involved, the more requirements on our end is required in a sense. So we do have to control our time in order to give you some of these ideas that have been on the back burner that we know are going to blow you away. We're like, bro, we can't even get to the blankety blank because we got to do the blankety blank first. But when they see that blankety blank blank, oh man, somebody going to pass out.
All blank going to break loose.
Put a blanket on them.
Yeah. Yeah, with that being said, thank you. My name is Action Fredo.
It's your boy LC.
And when you come up, stay there. You heard?